With Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on the horizon, there are plenty of returning features that are going to take the spotlight, but there will also be plenty of new features to look out for. In this video, I will list my personal favorite things that I'm definitely the most excited about. Let's get on the list. Number 7. The Story Mode. Mainly the Dragon Ball Super Story Mode. Story Mode in Dragon Ball games is somewhat a difficult topic. There are those who are legit tired of replaying the same story, but that alludes to simpler times. The times of Budokai, Budokai 2, Budokai Tenkaichi, Budokai 3. I'm not gonna count Budokai Tenkaichi 3 because they dimmed down a lot of encounters already alluding to this issue. Then Raging Blast 1 came and had a very good, very complete story mode, but in retrospect Raging Blast 2 had none. Xenoverse 1 had Battle of Gods, the movie feature, and Xenoverse 2 had Revenge of Frieza alongside the current DLC it gets. Although I'd argue that Xenoverse doesn't count because we literally do not play as the characters, only our CSCs. We did get Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which was very thorough. But it was stuck in Dragon Ball Z. We never got an actual Dragon Ball Super storyline. I'm so looking forward to this, to finally playing a proper Dragon Ball Super story mode, something that I have been waiting since 2013. Number 6. What If? When we first saw Goku going Super Saiyan the Saiyan Saga, and Vegeta and Trunks performing the father-son final flash, I immediately set my hope up into seeing some awesome stuff. What If's no stranger to the Dragon Ball games. Budokai Tenkaichi 2 had a story mode where Raditz loses his memories, befriends Goku and Gohan, and ultimately kamikazes into Vegeta and Nappa. Or in Budokai Tenkaichi 1, where the villains win. Raging Blast also had amazing what ifs, with the most popular ones being Gogeta vs Vegito, and the stronger Super Saiyan 3 to showcase the exclusive forms of Super Saiyan 3 Broly and Vegeta, both of which I mained hard since I was a Super Saiyan 3 stan. I mean, I still am, but anyway. Super Sonic Warriors also had its fair share, alongside Budokai 3, for all the talk and what ifs. Xenoverse really drops the ball when it could have done so much more. I'm not counting the DLCs, especially for Xenoverse 2, that has, if not anything really, set the bar up for awesome cutscenes and what-if scenarios. Needless to say, to quote Goku, I'm super excited to get my hands on the many what-ifs Sparking Zero will prepare for us. Number 5. Characters interactions. This is somewhat tied to the previous what-if tier, but it's its own thing. I loved simply going against someone and seeing what they would talk against each other. Now we have the internet, it's a simple video search to get to see the interactions we want, but it still is a blast to see them while playing when you don't know. And now that we're getting special outros depending on how a fight's done, I'm looking forward to seeing them all. Number 4. Rush attacks. I have always preferred the rush attacks instead of the beam attacks, unless of course they had some cutscenes attached to them. Something that only really happened in Raging Blast series and later. Naturally that does not apply when I have to rewatch the same animations a bazillion times because everyone picks the same top tier character. I'm looking at you, Bardock, and lose count on how many times I have to sit through that animation in the span of an hour and not go insane. But that's not the point. Much like referencing Dokkan Battle animations, I love seeing the rush attack for the same reasons. It gives me joy, especially when it's not the same sequence as the source material. Number 3. Call me crazy, but I'm very excited to see how they're going to prolong this game's life. Be it with DLCs and updates, I mean Xenoverse 2 is around for quite some time now, and the DLCs have come a long way. Fighters also had its fair share of DLCs, which is a shame that it ended. Not to mention the added quality they'll be able to add, and with the way the game is structured, with costumes and equips being able to change super attacks, we might be looking at some extra DLCs for characters that are in the base game. Number 2. Unlockables. Budokai Tenkaichi series was also notorious for having very well made extra features. The encyclopedia containing every character's form and a little page of biography was something that I loved stopping by and reading from time to time. I don't see this game being any different, especially in the interview that the producer said, no comment. Characters being unlocked as you progress the story is also something I really like and looking forward to. Of course it could get tiresome back in the day, but now it has been so long I want back on the grind. It's an entire experience. I just hope that with the very limited free time of today when compared to back then, that I'll be able to enjoy fully, and as you know, life finds a way. Number 1. Learning curve. All the previous topics are nice and well, but it's a game. Nothing's more important than the gameplay. As a Devil May Cry player myself, thank you Itsuno, I welcome the challenge of high difficulties in learning how to play the game better, learning combos, the movement, the meta, so to speak. Engaging the forums and discussions of the most optimal way, though mostly I just read. When a game releases, it's such an amazing time. I'm looking forward the most in playing the game and feeling that joy of discovery alongside the community. I hope to see you there, and let's all adhere to the super attack rule that was in the Raging Blast tournaments. One different super landed per match. As in, you could not land the two of the same supers, ultimates included. Such rule was put in place due to the bardockness that I described earlier. All in all, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is the game to be on October when the release comes. I can't wait to see you there. And also Sonic Generations Shadow later. And what about your hype? What are you most excited about? Do you agree or disagree with this? Let me know!
Thank you for watching.